Don't you think it's a little hard to believe now that it's 1251? That's the name of the year. As we continue to help Serbia, expand further and further what it needs since it's our only tributary state. But also, those bloodlines that we founded, Priaply and witness Shoka bloodlines here next to him. 1121 and 1130, that's when they were founded. And look, 100 years, look, 100 years ago, it was only in the Indian subcontinent, parts of the Empire of India. That's where we were 100 years ago, and now today, expanded west and fast. Hard to believe. In which I was, thinking about the future for the Crusader Kings here in the Lord Master channel, like originally, like if Chola was successful, I thought about doing another Indian playthrough, but I don't think I need to, because there's just no way I could replicate the success that I've been having under the Chola dynasty that united India and taking it further west, and thanks to the vassals, taking it further up north into Tibet. After, the control of Tibetan areas under the Mongol Empire is just slipping away. But there's other pressing matters now, including waiting for that threat level to go all the way down so I can get Crete, which I have fabricated those claims some time ago. And as I'm getting old, and my youngest daughter's being grown up, and what she's got a good enough mind where I can send her to the Imperial Academy. That and many more, including helping out whatever it needs. Alright, if I were to declare war on Greece right now, they're all kind of busy, but these defense pacts would be out to get me, including countries like Chola, which is dealing with a revolt as they're helping out an ally. And Italy is ready for war of any time. So if we can only have Italy back out, or something along those lines. If you look at the Christian Defensive Pact, there's what's left of Egypt, and there's these people. France is too big of an empire to be worried about the Defensive Pact against us. Of course, it means we'll have to continue to wait. Leave my men in the battle again, whenever that time is right. It's always my steward. But then again, you have that intrigue focus. Oh my goodness. I don't know, you have a lot of that money. Sure, I'll rest him for once. No longer my steward, even though you're one of the best. Hey, here's an idea. How do all my vassals feel about me if I were to revoke his title? I could get away with it, so let's do that. If I revoke your title, but I can't banish you, god dang it. I thought it gives me the ability where he would remain at the court. And then I could banish him and take all of his 5,000 gold. which would be excellent. Well, instead, I'm gonna have this man around. Well, what's your artifacts? Oh, that's nothing. And you killed somebody. Must have been a bounty hunter. Hope you don't hold any ill will towards me, so I'm just gonna make you take the vows. I mean, you don't have to be executed. I mean, what do I gain by killing you? You'll just make my views a bit worse, so just go on and be a monk. You'll be the world's richest Buddhist monk. So you could say he could pretend to be like he's a pious spec who, in actuality, he holds a lot of gold in his residence. What do you mean residence? He lives in a temple now, in Maharashtra. They forbid women joining the order. Bad news, my daughter. You won't be able to join it anytime soon unless I can change it. Unless I can change that law. But there's other ways of serving your country and to others. Jane leaflets. Duchy of Bosnia is formed. But you haven't got rid of that guy from Belgrade. Iraqi Holy War. Passport Khan. Hang on. Okay, skipped a little bit of time. I can tell that phone stops ringing. I'm a bit concerned about my friend. Eating so little and spending so many weeks might not be good for his health. He looks sick and he's barely capable of holding a sword anymore. Actually, I think he could lose a little bit more weight. He'll be malnourished. Don't worry, that's the Buddhist way. But, whatever. If you want to look normal, go for it. Just don't let me keep you happy. Allow women back in the order? Of course I'll approve it. Now she's an accomplished lady-in-waiting. Now that you've done it, is there anyone else? Just some bastard boy. But I believe there's good enough here. I'll teach him of what I know. Just don't feel bad that I revoked your honorary title. You already got what you wanted. She's going to be the next great warrior for India. Which, matter of fact, I'm going to start giving you artifacts because I have plans to, as I said before, in the future, that I would like to retire as a nun, but only if I get Crete. Crete is a priority now. Yeah, you need these health books, to make you resilient. Women are now allowed to be back in the order. When I What I mean is, let me rephrase that. They're allowed to join. Here's my book that you can read, so you can defend yourself better. But I have an idea. Once I give you a couple more. Including this thing. What's going on? Serbian Holy War for Slavonia. Boy, you're really going for Croatia, don't you? And he hasn't called for my help. But they're very weak at the moment, so it's fine. So just keep doing what you're doing. Serbia will call us for assistance if he needs to. I'm not going to join. Only if he says so. I do not wish to interfere. Not yet. Yeah, here's another of that book. Again, higher combat skill, better to defend yourself against malefactors. Oh, and this thing. Again, just setting the stage of my potential retirement as a nun, which will only happen once we get Crete. Oh yeah, and Silk Shroud. I never wore that, but you can wear it. I don't know if it fits you, but it'll do for a time. There's another health book I saw somewhere. Once warships having the order. How's this? Boy, they intervene on Greece's behalf, and it's all because of you. You are going to get your tail kicked for that. I'm only giving her the important artifacts. The rest of these little books, I'll take them with me. When I retire as a nun. And yes, the jewelry too. I'll wear the lesser versions. Anatole is a war just to revoke a title. I have a circlet. Okay, I'll give that to you too. even though it's quality 1. But it's a crown, not a piece of jewelry. More intrigue for you. The higher the intrigue, the less of a chance of you getting assassinated. And this thing too. One would think it probably makes you feel less prestigious and lower the vassal opinion. But I'm just going here. Here it is. That was another health book I was looking for. At least you're honest. No need for you to be ambitious, so I'm gonna give you patience. And I'll be out of patience for 5 years. Which, it's alright. I'll take it. How you doing? You're doing good. Hame. That's in Finland. Oh, that won't make a difference. Plus, that guy's an imbecile. Imbecile. Huh. What took you? Beku Borin, who is a member of the Chosen of Shelka. He's going to teach me something, if any. Like, I don't need to be taught for combat. I would like to have more virtue. Be more virtuous. Even though I'm not that virtuous. Independent realm. The old guy got assassinated, didn't know that. Scholars, you want? Now you call for help? Are you having problems? Sardinia. Oh boy, Sardinia's gone independent then. It's 5,000 strong, and it could hire more mercenaries because he has all the money that he needs. Sure, we'll be there. On our way. Put me on the front. Just only sending a limited number of them, unless they send mercenaries. Yep, get the Anatolians. Actually, how we always have Seljuk just march this way, even though they don't really have enough ships to ferry them all. Just say, screw it, you're walking. Hey, wait a minute. Why is that a... Oh. Oh, I see. Stand here. Wondering why is it not giving out many troops as it was, but I see why. Should go that way. You stand guard. Oh boy. Not giving up my armor and main weapons just yet. Here's the other health book. Get to Rashka and station there until the Sardinians land somewhere, unless they're going to Istria, which would make sense based on geography's concern. Alright, you're up next. It's enough for all of you. Heretics or no heretics, it's just whatever. So they're doing while occupying. And you got this duchy now. Anything else? Not gonna give up my armor or weapon yet because we're in the middle of a war. But I will give you this. When you're old enough. Yeah, Greece got more problems now, including the peasant revolt in Athens. Which, if the Athenians were to win, maybe this should give Naxos the chance to expand inland. Here's this thing. Alright, I'm back to being zealous. Definitely what I need. Hey, why aren't you in the academy? Or is the learning skill just not good enough for you, or are you being tutored? Or even perhaps I never sponsored the place. No. Look, despite our differences, I'll send you something. Not any book. They're all good to me. Unless I give her away. And how much money? When that time comes, okay? There's the Sardinians. All of them. Plus the mercenaries that he's hired. Matter of fact, most of them are mercenaries. So yes, they have landed. Shall we get them? Yeah, you got a long way of getting here. So make them fast, sister. There gotta still be more reinforcements to be sent. Iraqi Syrian army on the way. Now station there and go pick up the Persians. Because we're gonna fight them even if they have bad morale. Can we trick them into coming this way? If they're that stupid enough. Halt! If they're that stupid, move in. We tricked them into coming this way. It'll start on the 24th. You'll be there on the 26th, which, of course, by now, there won't be enough supplies for all of us. This is going to be that big, decisive battle to drive out the Sardinians. And there'll be more reinforcements on the way. What fools. That's all I gotta say about it. No longer stressed. Did we lose one of our commanders? Or we never had one on that side? Doesn't look like we lost any. No, wasn't them. Maybe we just never had one, and I didn't pay attention. Yeah, they're on their way out. Let's go help out Serbia. You go that way, we'll go this way to Vrazden. You can follow. I think that's almost very little I could send you now. Oh, and this thing. The weapons and armor can wait. Once I give you those, before I even leave, and knowing that my life as a nun, for the chosen of Ashoka, that I would like to be remaining as a commander. So get to a weapon. Actually, there's already one here, but the giant sword is going to be for her, but this thing will remain with me. So that's all I'm going to send you for now. Until the war's over, I'll give you the sword and the armor. If time allows. Actually, go land in Istria. Another place to besiege. Remember, Slavonia is the main objective for Serbia. And I'm sure Romania would be next, since it's another weakened kingdom. And now he's probably going to form the Kingdom of Croatia afterwards. Basically creating a Buddhist Yugoslavia. Catholic leaflets, burn them! There's no Catholic secret society out there, but it's best to kill it before it starts. We got this in the bag. More Catholic leaflets. It's because of these sympathies, so keep burning them. Again, in my lifetime, we invaded Anatolia. And apparently there's a few Anatolian Greeks that still hold on to these Catholic beliefs, as they claim. One of my commanders. Sure. Anything for a fellow commander. I'm going to teach you how to be less sinful. I need you to get rid of that. Now read a book. %, war score. Don't even think about it. We'll kill a few of you. Or none at all. On your way. About to say, where exactly? Oh. And this other one? Because I was about to say, hey, is it possible that you could surrender this? Because, you know, it's like, no doubt the kingdom's going to get it back. It's just, you know, if we lose territory, our threat level goes down way faster, so... You know, I think we'll gamble on that. Whatever knocks this threat level down faster so I can get Crete. I only have it a limited time on Earth, so... It would be better to get it now than wait for something. Our birthday's coming up soon. Now, let us pray. And a woman's a witch, says. A celibate one at that. Okay. You'll get your piece of land, okay? Let's just see how much difference will it make on lowering that threat level. The kingdoms will get it back in the digital war. Oh yeah, that definitely knocked it down. Look, you're independent. For now. And that belongs to Dejor Punjab. So, Kingdom of Punjab will get it back. They do have the strength to back that up, so... Have fun to have your little sovereign region. And you called me an evil tyrant, but you'll understand in time. This is just a big political move I made. So we'll start that war sometime next year. I hope Naxos is doing okay. We know Serbia is. They're prospering. Now let's meditate. Hey! Go over there. The hell you were waiting? So when we fight against Greece, this will not be a holy war. It's a claimant war where there will be no interference from the other Orthodox countries. Get ready to be bored. Arya Palai has finished her education. Temperate. Excellent. I mean, you're already temperate, but can I make you just as well? Yes. Brilliant. I cannot send you to the Imperial Academy. I mean, what gives? What's wrong with the wisdom? I was about to say, is it because he's pagan? Is it because he's my marshal? Or why isn't he accepting students at the moment? Like, who's in the court? Or they're just not accepting students at the moment. He's a student. Who's in this song? Bengali Suminsko. Bengali Suminsko. Alright, Knuckle Slammer. Just gonna have to change the position a bit. And switch it to him. Let's see if this helps. Give me a moment. Because I've never done this before, of what I'm about to do next. As we get our troops home. And be ready for the next war. Because that time will be coming soon. Sooner or later. But at least you're doing well. It takes 34 months, so... How much is that in Christian Defense Pact? Oh, still a lot, so... Okay, not this year then. But definitely enough time for my daughter to be educated somewhere. If she wishes. I don't want her to be tutored, I'd rather give a higher education. Okay, what's the guy's name? Wisdom. Tuhan. So, I may fire the headmaster. That displeases me, and I financed the academy after all. So, in other words, you're fired. Now, who's the new one? Who's the new wisdom? Oh, that doesn't make a difference. Does it? Nope. But then again, I had to get rid of him because I thought it should work, but my mistake. It doesn't drop down vassal opinion, did it? No. But the revoked vassal titles was from that mayor earlier. So nobody called me a tyrant. Okay, since you can't go to the local Imperial Academy apparently, but what I could do for you is to send you to that Chinese academy, so... I'm about to give you a lot of money. Despite our religious differences and whatnot. So there you have it. I'm going to introduce you to the newest student. Which is currently ran by a French Muslim. Gongshi. Well, so I'm not terribly worried that if she turns French, I mean, by the time she comes back here, she'll be Tamu. Unless I decide it's time for me to abdicate, and then she'll drop out. Education or no education? So for now, go tiger hunting. Like you always do. He hasn't formed the kingdom of Croatia yet. Now I'm rivals with another mayor. No tigers, of course. So it's... okay, 3 years' time or so. Until it's below 5%, then declare war against Greece. To get Crete, and Crete will be the new headquarters of the Chosen of Ashoka Holy Order. We're not doing it for India, we're doing it for Buddhism. That's the purpose of getting that island. They call themselves now, as much as we are. Oh, he will be missed. He was our new marshal and whatnot. Now they call him the Terrible. Maybe it's because of that arbitrary trait. Haven't picked up a philosophy, have you? Small price for it. How's the Khaganate doing? Mongol invasion of... wow. Hey! What are... Manichaeans! Oh, boy. They're no longer Buddhists up there. Now it's Manichaean, just like the old times of the steppes. Olden times. What are you saying? But they're not as potent as there once was, but still, they're very powerful. And invading Caesarea, which means they're going to take this large strip of land from them. But I don't think it's a good idea to intervene because of its cold winters and supply limit. I mean, after all, we are bordered with some of these areas, but now another part of the country has become independent. Samarkand too, which is a home of Sogdian Orthodox? What on earth? I like how there's still this one Zoroastrian minority there. That spells trouble. But again, it just started. So they're on a move already, as they're already across Siberia. Look, we'll have no problem marching there and defending the positions. It's just, what's the best place to hold? Here? Not to mention that, you know, we're bordered with them. What would be the best place to take over? But remember, if they lose Khazar, then it's split. And it gives them a chance to break out and become independent, thus spelling doom for the Buddhism in the steppes. Unless I could assassinate him, replace him with a Tengri, and send a Buddhist court chaplain of ours, see if we can convert him to Buddhism, and this would be Buddhist land again. But I cannot guarantee it, because we don't know how big their dynasty is and who's who. Huh. Okay, I see what we're gonna do. It's a risky one, though. Kill the Manichaean. So is this even a capital? He's building a wonder. A temple? Oh, he's building a Buddhist temple of his own with all the money in the world he has. Yep, this here is the capital. Very well. It's a good thing I got enough money for this. It's a mixture of Buddhist, Tengris, Manichaeans. There's going to be a Temujin II, and that would be a Buddhist. So that way we can have a powerful Buddhist ally from the northeast. Good enough. Get it done. Save the alliance. So we're not going to intervene, but because we're preparing for the war against the Greeks. So instead, assassinate him, assassinate the pagan, and then it's back to Buddhist control. What you doing? Anatolian Holy War for where? No longer humble. I could live without it. I mean, as long as I'm still content, I'm good. So just don't even think about being ambitious, okay? Yeah, that's the area they're referring to. This Jarldom. Norse Orthodoxy. Time's almost coming. Tuh. Coward. Alright. He'll die by poison wine. This better work. I don't care if I become a known murderer. Just whatever it takes. Damn it, man. Hey, I'm zealous. I don't need to be thinking about that. Don't want to have sympathies with no Zoroastrians. Especially Manichaeans. You'll get no sympathy out of me. Serbian Catholic revolt. 3,000 versus 5,000. I think you can handle it. If it doesn't work, we'll do something about it. At least real quick. Now let's get rid of the Kagan by going to Nevada Inn. And there's, you know, a pit of manure under the floorboards. Hopefully we'll blow them up. You came from the city of Germanias, but no, there's someone better. I'm gonna give it to you because you're a nice guy. Well, I'm a known murderer now. Now it's ran by a Tengri. So now we're going to have to get rid of this guy. Which we cannot. But we can get rid of him. So it's pagan once again. So as we plot up for another assassination, I claim there are those that don't want him. gonna send a Buddhist court chaplain up there to see if we can attempt to convert them. Now they're back to being Tengri again, which means they'll go on a rampage a little. You know, conquests, subjugations, things that nomads do. Ah, greedy bastards. So much of you. Every little bit helps. What the? -7? Maybe it's because you're a fat, lazy bum. Not to mention deceitful one. So kill him, and then we'll get this other person. And while we're at it, see if we could try to convert them back to Buddhism again. Oh my goodness, what happened? I'm gonna give you financial support. Give you up to 2,000, and you should be alright to fight off against the Mongols. There's 3,000, that's just for measure. Almost gone. Well, she's there right now. Now, don't get angry. The Biristan. I'll give it to you. Figure out what you're gonna do with it, because I ain't got time to look for who runs where. Greece is more of Anatolia. Well, since they got their hands full, which means the right opportunity to come in and take Crete. Now he's going to take a railing on a balcony. A balcony? What balcony? That place has... It's a camp! There's no tall buildings over there. Can't imagine them having a towering structure. You can see the little icon of what their place looks like. I mean, they move camp to camp. Or whatever their capital is. It's odd to be thinking such things. Now, where are you going? I'm not going. Oh, up north. The northern Tibetan lands. Hooray! He fell down like 5 feet because they don't have any tall buildings over there. Gravity can be a cruel mistress. Alright, there we go. That's only if, well, doesn't have a wife now, but he's got these concubines. So. Until something happens to him. I was about to say, there's got to be a way to discredit him so people can run him up. Well, threat level's lower enough, so I got a mission for you. I don't know if it'll work. Just see if you can have the vassalage being lowered and whatnot. So descent, and if they don't like him, then they can get rid of him. Unless he converts to Buddhism. Okay, it's gone. We can declare war against Greece without penalty. But first, let's hold Diwali. Let's just have one time of the Diwali feast before we go to war. So I'll give him a nice cape or something. Because I've been thinking about Serbia. Yeah, you got your weapon, but you got this lesser armor. Think about your son. Because I was contemplating on making a better piece of armor for him, so... You don't know how long that war is going to last, okay? Surprised no one's touched you yet. You got a lot of weapons. And you even have Christian artifacts that are basically useless to you. My husband is pleased with the gift. Train you. Okay. You're virtuous enough, so I'll teach you warfare and combat. Well, I mean, once that war starts against Greece, we would have to be fighting them in Anatolia a bit. Just draw them out of here, then we'll send them out this way. Boy, you got a lot of... How much can a wreck? Here in China now. Just wait till January. Remember, Greece is intervening on Latin Empire's behalf, but about to run out of money because they hired mercenaries, and that soon will be going away. So let's do it. For Crete. But is Crete all Greek? Yes, but as long as it doesn't belong to some other country like Sardinia. That are called grand cities because it's ran by two different lord mayors. One Greek, one Italian. No idea why, but that's the way it is. Alright, for Crete. And not to mention, this is going to be my last war for Navrani II the Victorious. You had a despot of Greece, Africa, Sicily, Armenia, Epirus, and Trebizond. Pressing all claims now, as they're already up there. Station yourselves there. All you Syrians and Iraqis, head to there and get on your ships. Should be enough for you all. Yes, same procedure. Us and the Anatolians will do the fighting against the Greeks in the mainland. Then when the armies get here, they'll be sent to Crete. How many holy wars do I have? Because I believe it's about that time that we'll get the last batch of them. Almost all gone now, so it's just 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll count 4, so I need 4 more. 4 more holy commanders. Our defender. Faithful leader. Our flank. Fervent leader. That one's for heavy foot. That one radiant leader. So got some new guys here. All the old ones have passed. So just give me the very best. Where's the defender? Because you're going to need to hold your ground when they come here. Don't worry, the old men and the also-rans will help you out. Also-rans. It's a matter of you. This area is mountains, so it's definitely to your advantage. We'll get there in no time. Unless we'll stop them from getting here. And we'll support on our fence. Merged in. Damn, winter doesn't help. Oh God, this place is much worse because of corruption. Oh God, that hurts. Just to see that number's just dropped big time. Actually, we need you here. Replace them with the Anatolian fleet. Have them on standby. Why haven't you moved? Incompetent! Stay there. The longer we stall, the more reinforcements will come. Like that one. The first encounter. Strategy. So they're busy with their war, so should this be our opportunity to move? Get them over there just in case. Cretan revolt. Oh. Damn. Never mind. That's none of our problem. Where are they going? Shit, there, stop. Our stalling is what's gonna get them killed. No, they're going for this one holding over there. Even though it belongs to them. No doubt they'll storm it. Nope. They didn't occupy it. Wherever they're going far. Far from their comfort zone. Or better off, they're gonna go to Mosul instead. And the Mongols have rejected Buddhism. Follow us. We're gonna go to Mosul. Yeah, we'll take the penalty, but we have the numbers and the commanders. Oh wow, the fort level's high. Okay, don't advance. I think we can wait for reinforcements. I'll get them moving fast. But right after this meditation. They ain't going anywhere. We got them where we wanted. Drive them out. Okay, go to your ships. You take their place. Just retake the holding while you're at it, then follow us. This is our chance to go to Crete now. take that one holding while you're at it. The measure. Where are you from? Oh, okay. Now head for the real objective. Crete. After several years, I hear from my daughter that goes to the gym. She was not one of the most accomplished students, but I could tell that she gained a manner of working that would help them in the years to come. I'll find a good position for you, Ariapalai. She's diligent. She's Jordan. At least they didn't turn you French. Also, Chan philosophy, that's a good one. That's a true Buddhist philosophy. It's definitely good for you. Good for the mind. But for now, just after this war, I will abdicate. In which that means she will have the ability to launch the invasion of Greece. While you invade, just hang on. Because they're that stupid enough. One goes here, the other will land that way. Yeah, see if you could take this one holding. And once you're done with that, and get Crete. A real objective. Because we can't win this war until we control some claimed titles. To be fair, these are cities, not the baronies like these. Because it's ran by the Lord Mayors of Crete. We got that under our control. Seljuk Holy War for Kerman. Against Arabia. That area. That's what they're going for. What's Serbia doing? Haven't heard you for a while. Serbian Holy War for Croatia proper. And the Pope's gonna be there too. Hey, I got a lot of money. Need some financial support? Because our hands are full. We can't help you out at this time. Unless you call for us, and we'll try to be there if we can, but I believe my daughter will help you out. Because I have plans for myself. Hope you understand. Well, at least I hope, because clearly you're a lunatic. and have to take care of your boy. Yeah, they mean these two parts of Croatia. Surprised Italy has not joined it because they're already in a war. If Italy was there, that would be end of Serbia. If I did not intervene, but fortunate enough, but not so fortunate that the Pope's got a lot of troops and he'll have enough money to bring up the Papal Guard. Naxos is quiet too. Get the siege guy over here. Gotta get this done. Soon Serbia's gonna be calling for us. See what I mean? I'll accept it. As soon as this is over. Do I have to be at peace? No, it doesn't say anything about peace, so. Got what you need. Just finish this particular war, because this one's claimant. Man, they're all over the place. Got yourself some mercenaries. Good on you. Raise up the Syrian fleet, you know. Get it ready. Get it ready for transport. Yes, they did take a holding from us, but soon we will get all of it. And a bit of that, too. Oh, hell. Oh, double hell. They did bring up the Papal Guards. Now, how do you combat against all that? And if I were to bring up more troops, like, say, from Tamilakam, it's going to be a long way, so I guess we'll raise it. I'll get them all ready for transport. If that war in Serbia continues. The elite Tamil troops, huh, from all these places. Alright, how much is our demanding second? That should be enough. Regardless, I will still abdicate with the Cretan War. For all the other ones, that's for my daughter to handle. Take over. We'll take our leave now. "31,000 strong in Serbia. And plus maybe more, but the real question is, can they hold them? We know they'll have to leave because it's winter and there's no room for all of them. Okay, stay right there. We're just gonna go to Serbia. Serbian troops. Serbska vojska. But it's diseased over there, so be aware. And if any of them attempt to make a landing, drive them off, because the mountains are to your advantage. Should be assembled by now. Yes. Deposit. Hey, you got room? Should be. Yes. There's room. But there might be disease coming. And so we have to, evict. 99% war score. Do you want to surrender now? Fine. We'll take one more holding out of you. And tell Bashir. And get additional ships from over there. Just to get ready to ferry the larger armies from Tamilakam. 100% war score. Alright, here's what's going to happen. Now that we have acquired those two, not all of them left. So, I'm going to have to ask you to revoke. Get the hell out of Crete. Okay, so we're making room for the new residents. Just wait till it's landed and then we'll pick you up. Yep, enough room for all of us. No disease yet. Oh, yes. Daughter. I got gifts for you. Knowing that I'm about to have to kick very soon. I'll give you my weapon and my armor. Is that everybody? Yes. Okay. Chosen of Ashoka. The land of Crete is yours. Even though Duchy of Crete itself is still currently at hold of this man, as the Anatolians are still at war, in which more and more join. What have you got yourself into? Grand Master? Cannot grant titles to non-vassals when at war. But I can offer you land, so I have to contact the Grand Master now. So I contact the Grand Master to tell him I plan to offer some lands to the Order. He agreed to offer more men to support me against the infidels and to give them a portion of the income they received at tariff and the banking in the province. No, not here. I'm supposed to give you to, whoever this guy is. So I'd say, hey, you're the heir to chosen Ashoka. They choose it by court via election, right? So I changed my mind because I need to figure out how this works. But it says that I cannot use the landed title, but I cannot grant titles to non-vassals when at war. Maybe maybe it'll change. Try it again. No, it's still cardinal. Not there. One more time. Doesn't change. I'll have that figured out. I'll have it figure it all out in the next episode. So I will stop there because, we'll leave it at a cliffhanger for Serbia is going to be up against numerous amount of troops that are trying to take its capital while we're trying to take parts of Croatia. Yeah, it's another case of look what you got yourselves into. And soon enough, Italy's going to get involved, and it's going to get nastier from here. So I'll have this all figured out in the next episode, hopefully. Until then, so long for now.